My name is Sophia Langston. Everyone calls me Sophie. I'm 69 years old, a retired nurse from Orlando, Florida. And 16 months ago, I died. At least, that's what my son-in-law thought. He staged my death to claim my $15 million estate. But I survived. And my revenge? It went too far. If you love revenge stories, hit that like button right now and subscribe so you never miss an episode. My husband Richard died 3 years ago. Lung cancer. He left me $15 million in life insurance and investments. His one instruction? Keep it quiet. Don't tell anyone, not even our daughter Lily. So I lived modestly. Same house, same old Toyota. Nobody knew about the fortune. Then Lily married Evan Reed. Evan was 36, car salesman, slick back hair, white teeth, firm handshake. The kind of guy who seemed helpful until you realized he was always calculating something. At their wedding reception, his mother cornered me by the bar. "How much money are you planning to leave Lily?" she asked, cigarette dangling from her lips. I should have seen the red flags then. About 18 months after the wedding, Evan started coming around more. Always helpful, always asking questions. "Sophie, at your age, it's important to have everything in order," he'd say, sipping coffee at my kitchen table. Not being morbid, just practical. Accidents can happen so easily. "At your age, accidents happen." He kept saying it, over and over. Then the accidents started. I woke up one night to the smell of gas. Heavy, choking. All 4 burners on my stove were turned to high, unlit. The firefighter said I was lucky. Another hour and you might not have woken up. 3 weeks later, all 4 tires on my car were slashed. Deep cuts, not punctures, slashes. The police said it was probably kids. But I knew better. I installed hidden cameras, 8 of them. In smoke detectors, picture frames, bookshelves, covering every room, every entrance. 2 days later, the cameras caught him. Evan, letting himself in with a copied key. Walking through my house like he owned it. Going to my garage. Opening the hood of my car. I called my mechanic the next morning. Asked him to check the car without me driving it. He slid out from under the hood with a grim expression. "Your brake line has been partially cut. This is deliberate. This is attempted murder." I hired a private investigator, Rebecca Torres. Within a week, she had answers. Evan owed $60,000 in gambling debts to dangerous people in Miami. He'd been researching inheritance laws, ways to stage accidents, ways to cause heart attacks that look natural. And Rebecca had recorded a phone call between Evan and his brother. "She's worth $15 million, Marcus. $15 million. And after what happened with the brakes, I'm done being patient. Next time, no mistakes. She goes in the ground, Lily inherits, and we're set for life." If this story has you hooked, hit that like button and subscribe for more revenge stories every week. But I still didn't know about Lily. Was my daughter innocent, or was she part of the plot? I decided to find out. I took Lily to lunch, just the 2 of us. And I told her the truth. "Your father left me more money than I've let on, $15 million. The fork dropped from her hand. Her face went through shock, confusion, Calculation. 15 million? Why didn't you tell me? Rebecca followed Lily home from lunch. Within 15 minutes, Evan's car pulled into their driveway. Rebecca's listening device caught everything. Lily's voice, high and strained. She has $15 million, Evan, and she never told us. Evan's voice, cold and calculated. At her age, anything could happen. Accidents, health problems, we should be prepared. Lily hesitated. Then, you've been saying that a lot lately, about accidents. And Evan told her everything. The brake lines, the gas stove, his plan to poison me slowly with medication interactions. I waited for my daughter to do the right thing. To tell him to stop. To call the police. To choose her mother. Instead, Lily asked, how would you make sure it couldn't be traced back to us? My daughter, my only child, helping plan my murder. I made a decision. I was going to let Evan think he succeeded. Over the next 2 weeks, Evan started helping with my medications, setting up pill organizers, being the caring son-in-law. But I didn't take the pills he gave me. I flushed them, took my real medications in private. The cameras caught everything. Rebecca had the pills analyzed. Digoxin, in increasingly higher doses. A drug that causes heart attacks when combined with my other medications. Deadly and easily mistaken for an accident. So I staged my death. Rebecca brought in a doctor, a friendly contact at the hospital, a funeral director. We planned everything down to the minute. The day I died, Evan came by to give me my evening medications. I took different pills, ones that would slow my heart rate, lower my blood pressure, make me appear dead. I made it 3 steps before I collapsed. Through blurring vision, I saw Evan standing over me. He didn't help. He just watched, waiting to make sure I was really dying. Then he called 911. Voice panicked, perfect. My mother-in-law collapsed. I think she's having a heart attack. The last thing I heard before losing consciousness. Evan's voice, quiet. Speaking to someone on the phone. It's done. I woke up 6 hours later in a private medical facility. Alive, hidden, watching. The local news reported my death. Beloved Orlando nurse dies of apparent heart attack. Rebecca played me the recordings from Evan's car. She's dead. Finally dead. I watched the paramedics zip her into a body bag. We're about to be $15 million richer. And then, Lily and Evan at my house, thinking they were alone. Lily, crying, I can't believe we actually did this. Evan, cold. We did what we had to do. Now we get to live our lives. No one will ever know. Except we knew. We had everything. 5 days after my funeral, the will reading was scheduled. Lily, Evan, and his greedy family all showed up at my lawyer's office, ready to claim $15 million. My lawyer, Martin, started the reading. Standard legal language, confirming my death. Confirming the will. Then he paused. However, I need to address some irregularities regarding Mrs. Langston's death. He pressed a button. The wall-mounted TV flickered to life. The footage played. Evan cutting my brake lines. Evan tampering with my medications. Evan and Lily discussing how I was worth 15 million dead. Evan lunged for the door. It was locked. "You can't show this," he shouted. "This is illegal." That's when I walked into the room. His mother screamed. His brother stumbled backward. Evan's face went white, then red, then white again. But Lily, my daughter, for just a moment I saw relief in her eyes. Relief that her mother was alive. Then reality hit, and she realized what my being alive meant. "Mom," she whispered. "Oh God, Mom." "Hello, Lily. Surprise. I'm not dead after all." "Disappointed?" The police were waiting in the next room. "Evan Reed, you're under arrest for attempted murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and fraud." As they led him away in handcuffs, he screamed, "She was supposed to die! This is entrapment!" The trial lasted 6 weeks. The evidence was overwhelming. Evan got 15 years. No parole. Lily got 5 years. Parole possible after 3. I told the judge I'd never see my daughter again. Some betrayals you can't forgive. It's been 16 months since I died and came back. Was the revenge worth it? I'm alive. Evan's in prison. My daughter lost everything. But I'm also alone. No family, no daughter, no grandchildren. Did my revenge go too far? Yes, absolutely yes. Would I do it again? I honestly don't know. Would you go that far for revenge? Drop a comment below. Next story drops Monday. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss it. This is Sophia Langston. Thank you for listening.